Going on, guys? All right, today we're gonna make a video on a truck that I have bought for my box truck business. This is a 2005 Freightliner M2 business class. This is what the truck looks like. It is a used one. It is obviously 2005. Had, according to the seller and the reports, he had 180 some thousand miles on it. Obviously I bought it in 2022. I think I am, if I'm not mistaken, I am the third owner of the truck. I paint all that. It was all rusted. It's a whole lot of rust to it, but everything works except air conditioning. Obviously it's acting up. I don't know, I haven't tried to put the what you call it, the Freon in it yet, to see if it needs a Freon or whatnot, or what's the deal with it. But I haven't done none of that yet. I'm just trying to make some money and get it rolling before I do more to it. As you see, I got a lot of tapes, got my initials on them. All this is hand painted, all the white stuff that you see. It's the truck. Like I said, everything is in working condition other than the air conditioning unit. The lift gate works. It has a side door as well. Both of them I liked. When I got the truck with what you call that, pallet jack, which will save me a little money because this pallet jacks are like $400 or $500 depending on where you get them at. So this is the truck. Let me show you the hood. Under the hood, it's a Cat C7 ACERT engine in it. I don't know a whole lot about this diesel trucks or trucks in general. I do know somewhat about the cars, but this is the diesel engine. The engine was nice and clean. I just rinsed it a few times after I got it, but it's always been this clean looking. Everything looks clean. It does have a little bit of leak to it, but it's so little that I don't even see oil level going down on the sticks. Transmission works good. No skips, no hesitation when it's driving. As you see, I don't know how to see it dark, but they got all the oil and stuff that it needs, the lubrication to it. Obviously this is the driver's side. I did have to get some of the little bit of mechanical work done on it, as far as like I had to replace one of the battery out of the 3. Had to replace the negative cables, because apparently they have put the lower gauge ones, the ones that goes in the cars, and it was acting up on it. I also had to replace, not replace, but I also had to take it to the shop and get some of the wires reworked. The previous owner had cut some of the wires, or previous owners, I don't know which one, had cut some of the wires, and they were just left hanging, and every time a vehicle moves, it was causing a fault code to pop on the screen. But after spending a few $100s and get everything ready, the truck finally worked decent. Right now I'm just using it for Amazon. Most of the brokers are asking for anywhere from 60 to 90 days to 180 days worth of actual authority in order to get the loaders for over the road or regional or whatever the case might be. But I'm getting there slowly but surely. This is the cab. Obviously, you see a whole lot of stuff in there. I got my pillow just in case. My father rides with me every now and then when we do the Amazon. So got my vest. This is my computer bag. He got no computer, but he got all the paperwork that I need. You know, if I get pulled over by DOT for any inspection. As you see, I had to plug that for my chargers and stuff. This works when it wants to, so I had to replace it. I haven't had a chance to replace it yet. Hopefully I'll be able one of these days. Obviously I got my guard that I pray every day at the house, obviously, but I pray when I'm about to hit the road. The interior is not in tip-top shape, but it does get the job done. You know, I'm not too much worried about it. This is my work truck, so I'm not gonna do a whole lot of cosmetic work or anything else to it or add on to stuff to it. But the plan is to get this running and learn the system, learn the business, and hopefully buy me in a semi truck. Obviously it's got no sleeper, so this is what it is. I got my Hindu religion necklace, and then I got my wife's. This is Mexican and this is Christian. I got the Jesus. So I need both of them to protect us while we're on the road. That's my dash cam. It's a dual phase dash cam from Keep Trucking, now known as Motive. So he records every move of the truck inside and out. I got me a little cheat sheet of what the temperature needs to be and what the gauge is supposed to be looking like while I'm driving or while I'm idling. It does have an air brake, the old school tape, so I had to buy me a little cassette player and plug these to my listening device. I do want to buy me a CV just because I want to hear all the truckers. You know, not that I need it, but sometimes it's cool to have it. It is obviously, you know, a pretty basic truck. It's manual, obviously. Let me get my keys so I can crank the truck. Got my fire hydrant. I mean, the fire extinguisher. Sorry. My little Bluetooth speaker. Does have a little loud noise to the truck, so when I'm driving it's kind of hard to hear the cassette player or the songs, but it works. You know, like I said, it's just something I need to get moving and get by with. Only the left side speaker works, the right side don't. So when I'm about to crank the truck up, all the system works, everything works. Oh, I also had to get this fixed. The airline in the front, like right there on the bottom, under the hood. One of the airline was leaking, so we had to replace that. Not a whole lot, it's just a little elbow or coupling, whatever you call it. It needs to be replaced and put a new one in. And now he's holding the pressure before he was going all the way down. Now when I'm not driving, it's been about 3 days since I drove the truck, and look where the air at. Normally when I'm driving, it'll bounce between 100 and 120 like it's supposed to. I got 2 fuel tanks. I only use one for now because if I had to fill up both of them, it's probably gonna cost me a little over $600-700. Normally every load that I go take, I'll fill it up to about a half. And you know, I try not to go over 200 miles or whatnot. This is the actual odometer that is saying that this truck has. I'm not 100% sure if this is right or not, because if I compare this with the hours on the engine hour has 8,701 hour worth of time since the engine was first hooked up to the truck. So I'm not sure how real that is, but like I said, the truck's running fine. I don't have any issues with it. This is the battery reading, obviously the odometer. Alright, so let's crank the truck up. It does take a few seconds for it to crank, but here we go. Alright, there's the truck. There goes the oil PSI going up. The oil normally stays within 100, between 50 and like right around here while I'm driving. So I don't know if that's any concern or whatnot in the future, but as of right now it works. The air tank, diesel, all the stuff works. The lights obviously works. I do need to replace the headlights, they are getting a little foggy. The cruise control does work. I don't use it, but it does work. I had tried it on. Obviously this switch is for the light inside the box in the back. This is for overdrive, on and off. I believe it needs to stay on. This red thing right here is for the lift gate to go. If I pull it, then he engages it. So I can use the switch in the back to bring it down and go up. This is off. This right here is for the meters, the heat. I haven't tried it yet because right now it's 100 degrees, so there's no need to heat them up. A little thing that my daddy had gave me one time, so I just hang it. It's a time, pretty much it. The controls, like I said, the AC does not work. It acts like it's cold, cooling off, but it's not. So, and I'm not gonna bother. Especially right now with the diesel price, I don't want to use an air conditioner anyway. I'd rather go ahead and open the window. Alright, so this truck is running. I'm going to let it run for a little bit just to see what it's doing. Inside the engine while it's running. As you can hear, this is how the engine sounds. It's a little pump. I had that two sub. I asked the mechanic, and I asked a bunch of other YouTubers that I follow, and they all said that it's just some kind of valve that just blows the air out or pressure, blow by air or something they call it. So I was concerned about it being a blow-by, where when the blow-by happens, you either have to replace the injectors or have something going on with your engine, and they're probably going to be under the storage. But they said it's normal, especially with a truck that has over 100-some thousand miles on it. So that's another concern I had, which I didn't know when I bought the truck, but now I know that when the truck goes over 100,000 miles or over 200,000 miles, you will have that little blow-by air coming through the bottom. So I don't know if the mileage is again on the odometer is right or not, but so far so good. The truck is running good. I do fill this up, but somehow it comes down. This is a leak that I said is on the bottom. Like if I go underneath it, I can see the little greenness. But it doesn't go below this, but when it goes below that, I'll fill it up. But I filled these up to here like 2 weeks ago, and this is how far it came down. So no concern. Let me show you how the lift kit works. So let's go ahead and engage these. Okay, it's on. Again, I paint the rims on these. I do want to put some more of these reflecting tapes, but we'll do it when the time comes. So right now I'm not worrying about it. This right here is to disengage. Okay. When I pull these, up or down, it'll move that thing right here. I don't know if you see it or not. See that little hook looking thing? That right there, it'll move. So in order for it to move, I'm gonna have to raise the gate up a little bit. So now I could bring these down and then bring the gate, bring the lift in. So I had to hold these with one hand, and with the other hand I had to operate this switch right here in order for it to come down. And once you see how it's moving when I pull this lever down. Once you get it like that, you just hold this switch down and it goes. I haven't had a chance to use this with the load on it. Myself and both of my kids, we got up on here while we're trying to operate it, and it worked. But again, combine us, we were less than 1,000 pounds, obviously. So I had to see if it's gonna hold or not once I have a pallet full of items on here with the, and see how it's gonna act. So far it's working, and I'm hoping I don't have to worry about using it. We'll see. And that's pretty much it. That's how that goes. Yeah, I keep this locked. There's nothing in there other than a pallet jack, but I'd rather keep it locked than forget about locking it. Like I say, it does have an air brake. This is the battery kit. Has 3 batteries in it. Diesel tank. There's another diesel tank on the other side. Alright, turn the truck off. Turn that on. Right underneath all these is my hat. I just got these so somebody could see me at night. Okay, I got these for the cell phone. This is the ELD equipment that goes with the camera system, and this one is hooked on to the cable right here. I don't know how to see the green thing. So this is basically my DOT driving monitor, or E-log, what they call it, electronic log. So this one connects to it. When I connect my phone to it, this light will turn green. With the it connects via Bluetooth, and it records every movement of the truck. When I drive, when it stops, how long it's been driving, all the good stuff. Here's my other little temple I made for him. Obviously automatic. I wish I knew how to drive standard. I mean, I know how to drive standard, but I had never drove a standard truck, a commercial truck, so I didn't want to get one yet. That's pretty much it as far as the truck goes. Again, manual. The little noise that you hear is the pressure build-up inside the air thing inside here, which lets the air out. All the pressure that's being built on it lets it out. This is what we had to replace, this part right here, for the airline. So yeah, that's the truck, guys. I hope you liked it. Oh, you like him? He's supposed to be, I forgot what my son said his name is, but all these yellow and orange stuff you see is supposed to be reflective tapes. I'm thinking about hanging him right here on the mirror. We'll see when the time comes. That's pretty much it. If any of you know what those, what the hours and mileage means, and what does the little blow-by air that's puffing on the bottom of the engine means, leave it in the comment. I'm hoping to start recording every run that I make. Like I said, right now I'm just doing Amazon, so it's gonna be a short film, but I'm gonna go ahead and start doing it. So you can see it has color peeling off, but again, it's just a work truck, a truck that I could do experience on, and hopefully with this truck I'll be able to buy more in the future. But till the next video, you guys, thank you for joining. Like and subscribe, share if you can, and stay safe.